Welcome back to another episode of SideLine All Stars. Your boy Cheeze.
It's your boy LeBong James.
You feel me? We appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave us some comments. If you're just listening on audio platforms, then leave us a comment on there. Give us 5 stars. That helps put us in the algorithm, and we need that.
Hit us up on all the socials, you know.
Yeah, definitely hit us up on socials. Give us topics to talk about. All right, let's get into it. I got a question for you real quick, Jay.
All right, what's up?
All right, so rank the last 5 number 1 draft picks for me. We got Wemby, Paolo, Cade, and Zion.
This is off potential, like off what like right now.
We could do potential.
Off potential. All right. I think I got Wemby number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ant number 2. Who? What are my other choices?
Paolo, Cade, and Zion.
3 is Paolo.
Mm-hmm.
4 Zion. 5 Cade.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna put Ant number 1. I'm gonna put Wemby number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put.
Like I already like what Paolo doing over Zion for real.
I'm gonna put Zion last just because he always hurt anyway.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then I'll put Paolo and I'll put Cade.
Okay.
Yeah, Zion gotta go last because he don't never play anyway.
I agree.
I don't know when was the last time we really seen him suit up.
I ain't mad at that.
Jay, twist that for me real quick. Turn it up a little bit more.
Which one?
Number 1. All right. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Yep. All right, Jay. So what you got for us?
All right, it's been a minute, so this might feel a little dated, a little old here.
Old?
Yeah, but we gotta talk about All Star.
All right.
We wouldn't be sideline All Stars without talking about All Star.
Should we get straight into it? Or you got specific stuff you wanted to talk about?
All right, let's talk about let's start.
We want to do likes and dislikes.
We're gonna start with the dunk. We're gonna recap. What'd you think of the dunk contest? Let's just say that.
It was poo.
It was poop. I agree.
What's the name? Jaylen Brown shouldn't have went to the finals.
No, facts. No.
It should have been Lil Toppin and Mac.
But nobody know who they was. This is what I be talking about with them. You saying like the NBA got an agenda. We gotta remember it's a business and like all that.
I don't want to hear that because it was weak. You let your All-Star advance and get to the finals, which was, you got to promote your All-Star, but then he was trash. You jumped over Kai, bro. Kai is
barely.
What, 5'3"? He's not even 5'5". He's little.
Kai's a child.
He's small. Then you had him sit down in a chair, so he's even smaller, and then you didn't even do the dunk right. He was supposed to be blindfolded the whole time.
And then he did it. He gonna wait till he landed and then put
his arm down. Like we wasn't gonna notice. Like we wasn't watching.
Bro, you on camp? Like everybody in the stadium. It's 50,000. All right, man.
So yeah, it was wet.
Yeah. All right. So we ain't really had to deep dive into that. The 3-point contest. That was the highlight.
Saucy.
That was the highlight
Always.
of the weekend, obviously.
And people gotta stop hating on Sabrina. People was in there talking about the most trash shooter in the NBA could outshoot her.
Nah, not at all.
She had the same score as Dame. They was talking about this after that.
After she already did that, I don't want to hear it because she was shooting from NBA range too.
Yep. And then somebody said, "Well, she had a smaller ball." Yeah, because she got smaller hands.
Right. Come on now. Y'all just say y'all hate women.
Bro. Y'all just making stuff up at this point. Like, she had a smaller ball because she had smaller hands. She shot from NBA range, and she had the same score as Dame. Steph only beat her by 3.
She would have been in the finals.
Exactly.
In other 3-point contest had she been up in there.
So, no, the most trash NBA shooter can't beat her. Number 1. Number 2, next year should be her and Caitlyn versus Dame and Steph. I seen people saying that, and I think it should happen.
That would do numbers. Like numbers. I could definitely see that happening. I would definitely.
Caitlyn been going crazy. Have you seen
her
play this year?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen her play this year, but I did see she broke the scoring record over the weekend though.
And then when she broke Kelsey's for women's college, bro, she pulled up from the logo
I
to
did
break
see
it.
that. That was hard.
I said, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's hard.
But her coming out though means no Caitlyn in the Bay. I thought she was gonna stay one more year, and then the Bay Area team would have got
get
her.
a team. Oh yeah. I mean, that would have been hard. So she going to Indiana, right? That's what it looked like. They got the number 1 pick.
Do they got number 1?
I don't. I that's what it was looking like from what I saw.
It seemed like they always got number 1. Then they still poo poo.
Oh man,
they
cursed franchise.
You know who the Bay is getting though.
Who?
We getting Paige Beckers. Cause she's gonna come out
next year after.
Yep.
Okay.
She's staying one more year. So.
And then by that time they're gonna have they keeping the team in Oakland or they put it in SF.
I don't know.
They're gonna have to put it in SF. They just moved the Warriors out of Oakland. They not about to.
They could just share the same arena.
In fact, that's exactly what's gonna happen. They just built that arena too. So what would you do? So do you think we should get rid of All Star? Or do you think we should try and improve it?
All right. So skills contest.
Bro, you can't be. Don't have Scotty Barnes out there. You can't have people like you can't have Scotty Barnes.
Well, Ant was shooting with his left hand.
That too. That's come on, bro. Like that's them being young boys and like not realizing like that y'all like this is the NBA.
Why they do the teams
again? I kind of liked that there was a team. It was cool. That was cool.
Except for when one person messes it up.
Right, when one person don't care. Right, which is like that's
Train them took it serious.
Right. And so did and Wemby was taking it serious too, which is why he was mad when like Ant and them was like messing around. He was like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" But
I feel like, bro, they should just ask people like, bro, if we put you out there, is you really gonna?
No, like I feel like it's not even. You can't even ask people. It's like you got to be like, bro, like if we gonna put you in this, like you got to take it seriously, or like. And it's like you gotta understand this is all your image too, like fam. Like if you want to be part of the league and like out there, like this is part of it. Like this is for the fans.
Yeah, that was whack on Ant and them for doing that.
Yeah, and they young, so like they somebody will sit them down and be like, bro, that was a missed opportunity.
Celebrity game was clean.
I didn't see the celebrity game.
I liked it.
I saw Michael Parsons score like 40.
Bro, he was just muscling people.
I mean, he is a professional athlete. Like we're not gonna act like he not.
I mean,
also a professional athlete.
I mean, they had other people out there, but he just too big.
I saw Kai.
He a linebacker.
Kai was upset.
Yeah, because they wouldn't play him.
They said they weren't playing. They said he said he got blackballed. He said they ain't watch his mixtape the day before he was practicing.
Bro, I know you seen the mixtape.
I did. It looked like he was hooping.
He was mixing them 12-year-olds.
Hey, you got to play who in front of you, right?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They could have put him out there. They had old man Meta and them out there shooting just like Kai. Kai went 100%. He went 1 for 1.
Hey,
that man, they didn't even give him a chance.
That's
to
MVP
hoop.
numbers.
You seen? Did you see what Chris Brown said?
No.
Chris Brown said that the NBA asked him to play because everybody was like, "Bro, where Chris Brown at? Like, why he didn't play?" Chris Brown said the NBA asked him to play. He said yes.
Okay.
But then they messaged him again and was like, "Ruffles is saying like they don't want you playing."
Obviously.
And so then, so he didn't get to play.
It's a bad look. You gotta understand. He can't be in like no family friendly kind of environments no more. Like nobody gonna take the chance on losing them sponsorships. Like he gotta understand that part of his career is over.
I don't know, bro. I think
not that part. It's over.
I don't know. I don't think Ruffles like.
It's not just Ruffles though. Like anytime he go, I feel like he going like a big sponsor is going to get like some backlash, and it's going to be like, nah, fam, like we can't fuck with you.
I feel like people did worse though, and they didn't rock with people.
I don't know who.
I don't know. I got to think about it. I think with somebody. But I did like what they did though. They did like a so like they did it like NBA Street, like when the player on fire, like that player would get so they'll say like I mean Kai didn't play, but let's say Kai was out there, they'd be like, oh, Kai's on fire, so his points are like worth double or triple.
Okay.
It's for like 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something like that. So they would do that. Then they would randomly put out like the 4-point line.
Okay.
Because the whole floor was LED.
You know what I would like to see? If they could make like what they did with the floor, they could put that technology like on the ball.
Oh yeah.
So then you could like when like you said like NBA Jam when the ball when the person's on fire you could like actually change the ball to like being on fire. That'd be hard.
Yeah. Yes, I like that part. I mean, and then obviously the All-Star game was. It's always trash, honestly.
I mean, I didn't even watch for real. I don't think anybody really watched. Most people said they didn't watch. Like, I tuned in for a little bit, and then I saw like once they was like, I was like, oh, this is out of. Like,
they be out there seeing who could shoot the deepest 3-ball.
Exactly, and it's just like that's not good for the NBA as a whole. Like I saw like people saying like that's why I think if we not going to take it serious, they just need to cancel it for real because. You gonna say they're saying like, oh, okay, if a star gets hurt, it's not good for the NBA, it's not good for the product. But I'm like, in my mind, it's not good to have all these people spend all this money to come out to All-Star Weekend and then be disappointed in what the product they received.
At first, I was excited when I heard it was coming to the Bay, but now I don't even care no more.
Yeah, no, I would never like.
I would only go for day 2.
Which day? I
might go day 1 too. Actually, the celebrity game is day 1, and then day 2 is when they have the 3-point contest and stuff.
And then day 3 is the
All-Star game, and I don't care about that.
Yeah, I think day 2 is probably. Yeah, because that day 2 is the skills slam dunk, and then they're probably gonna do the WNBA. Yeah. So that's the only day that's pretty much interesting, like you said.
I seen somebody or people been saying to just make it to whoever wins the All-Star game gets
home court
in the finals.
I like that idea.
I feel
like at least make it like a competitive like pickup.
Yeah, because then you actually got to play. Because then it's like, but you're not gonna want to lose home court advantage in the finals. So I feel like that they should implement that.
And it's like, bro, y'all know how to play it like 70%.
Yeah.
Like no chase. You don't need to be doing chase down blocks. You don't need to be doing like just like I heard like just play normal. Like y'all right. Like you playing a pickup.
They always talking about though like what if the star gets hurt? What if, bro? When was that a problem?
Right. Has anybody ever gotten hurt in an All-Star game?
That's what I'm saying.
Like for real.
When has that ever been a thing? Like they always say that like, well, what if so and so get hurt? Like, bro, y'all just be making excuses now.
Exactly.
Kobe and them wasn't getting hurt. They was out there really D'ing up.
I also saw the idea of like a king of the court kind of thing.
Yeah, I seen that, but
I like that. Like a 3 dribble. Yeah, like a 3 dribble. Like then it's like, all right, like y'all, you're not gonna get hurt in a 3 dribble pull up. Like
I don't think people gonna do it though.
Like they're afraid to get bust. Of course.
Cause they don't want to become a meme.
But that's making the NBA corny.
Yeah.
Like, come on, y'all gotta play. Like, y'all basketball players at the end of the day. Like, come on,
what
are we doing?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the finals thing is the best one.
The finals, home court advantage for the.
I think Adam Silver, whoever made that up, Adam Silver just needs to take it and be like, this is the rule for next year.
But then, like, so what's the reward for winning the best? We're having the best regular season record.
Nothing.
But then now we back at the problem of the regular season don't matter.
The regular season just gonna get you like up until the finals. Like your record's still gonna matter. Up
right. So you get right, and the East or West get home court in the finals. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
But like while you fighting out in the conference, like your standings matter there for whoever get.
Okay, I like that.
I think Adam Silver need to take that, but Adam Silver been slacking. But
he got a lot going on. You know, he got Draymond punching people. You got Miles Bridges slapping his wife. Like, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, but that's his job
to deal with all that.
Yeah,
you right.
What's his name was dealing with a lot. What?
Andrew Wiggins?
No. What's
David Stern.
David Stern.
Yeah.
David Stern was just gangster.
That's facts. I mean,
that's
when there was a lot going on in the league back then.
Bruh, and he was handling it though.
Stacking them had the
punching
30,
on people.
Right, they had the 45s in the trunk.
Gil walked into the locker room. He called on Melo for when he punched bro and was like, "Look, this is how stuff gonna go down."
Had Ron Artest running in the stands.
He was dealing with it all.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's light right now for Silver.
That's super facts. These dudes just trying to get money. So the Warriors, quiet as it's kept, been on a little run lately.
Until they got smacked yesterday.
Oh yeah, but that was bad. That was.
What was final score? So at one point they was getting 50 pieced.
I think they ended up losing by 58 by the at the end of it. It was 140 to 88. Yeah, that's
140 to 88.
Before that, they won their last 3 games though. I mean, obviously it was Washington, the Knicks without Jalen Brunson, and Toronto. But like, that's cool.
I mean, it's cool, but yeah,
But so like they extended Kerr. He became the highest paid coach. They got Clay coming off the bench. We lightly talked about him last time.
His roll off the bench is good though.
I like it. He had 35 his first game off the bench.
Yeah, like he gets you like 25 and stuff like that. It's just the same thing. Like he isn't consistent the whole game. But I mean, he coming off the bench, so he don't have to be.
Is this a long-term thing for him though? Like, is he gonna long-term stay coming off the bench? Like, will he re-sign in the summer?
He should. I mean, unless he wants to go back home, like go to LA or something.
Okay, I can see that.
I mean, he could do that. There's teams that need him, but
like, you don't think somebody would just cash him out and he would just be like, all right, I'm cool with the bread?
Nah, he not getting cashed out.
Well, not cash. Well, I mean.
Nah,
that
ship sailed.
You right.
He not getting cashed out. That's crazy.
Not like Max cashed out.
Oh yeah. I mean, somebody might outbid the Warriors, yeah.
But yeah, right. I can see somebody like outbidding the Warriors, like a team that need like an old head, kind of like that still can shoot the ball and kind of like be that stabilizing presence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just don't go to none of them young teams, Clay.
Or he could be like the Mike Conley on like an old head team, you know what I mean? Like, but like not in the Mike Conley role, but like he's always that old head that's kind of like keep the team together. On which young team?
The only one he would be happy on is probably the Blazers.
I would say the Pacers, but they run a lot.
That's too much.
They run too much for him, but like
the Pacers might be good.
But the Pacers, but they like to get out on the break. But like, if he can still do that, like he be solid for the Pacers. I would like to see him win the Pacers.
I was thinking like Charlotte.
Oh no, that you trying to send my man in purgatory?
No, I told him not to. Don't go to Charlotte. Don't go to Detroit.
Yeah, no.
Don't go to
Washington.
Washington. Detroit not a bad team though.
I don't know why they can't get it together, but no.
Me either. They actually not a bad team. They not like Washington. Washington be getting smacked. Detroit at least be in the game.
That's facts.
They actually play well most of the time.
I like him there. I like him in Indiana. I like him in
He could go to the Blazers.
I like him in the Blazers.
They got a bunch of shooters,
if he don't want to leave the East Coast, I'm at West Coast. I like him in
Orlando.
I do. I was gonna say I like him in Orlando. I was just about to say that one. I like him in the New Orleans.
Yeah.
Off the bench, I like him there. I like him in Dallas for real, coming off the bench if he really like. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I think it depends on money too, but I think if he coming off the bench, he probably just gonna stay with the Warriors.
But if he get cashed out though to come off the bench,
that's what I'm saying.
Somewhere else.
If he don't care about the money.
Oh, okay, right.
If he don't care about the money and they like, all right, well, we need you to come off the bench, then he probably just be like,
just stay and chill. But then and watch Draymond and Steph still start for the whole season.
It is what it is.
And I don't know, unless they like make some major moves. I don't know how much like playoff contention they gonna be in next year. Like Steph and them only getting older. Kuminga, like he look like he coming along, but I don't know like if he ready to take over the team kind of thing. He gotta get a jumper.
Yeah, I mean, if Clay Cool would come off the bench, he could just go to another team, keep it 100, and just be a shooter. He could just be
right.
He could just do what Ray Allen did.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they moved him to the bench? He dipped.
Exactly. Or he could be like occupied, do what like DeMar DeRozan doing for the Bulls, like kind of, but like they need to get some more people around him. But you know what I'm saying. Do you think they're gonna be a playing team this year? Right now, they are 9th place, 32-28, a game above the Warriors, half game above the Warriors.
Wait, who's the playing team?
All right, Golden State. You think they're gonna be a playing team this year?
Who's above Golden State?
So above Golden State is Phoenix and Dallas.
The Kings hold the lock-in playoff spot though.
6, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be a playing team.
You think so? You think they're gonna be a playing team? And so you think I got goal? So you got Golden State at 9 right now, and I got LA at 10, half game behind in the loss column, and the Dallas Mavs like 2 games ahead.
How many games are they behind the Kings?
So they are 3 losses behind the Kings.
Oh, they could. I don't know. All them teams could switch, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. And I mean, the Golden State they were like I said before that they got smacked. They was on a 3-game win streak, and the Mavs been trash since their last 5 games. I'm pretty sure they're like 4-1 or 1-4. I'm sorry. And then one game they did lose to Max Strus with that. I know you saw
buzzer beater.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But them getting smacked they didn't really get smacked. They came back a little at the end, but them losing to Philly was unacceptable.
Yeah.
That can't happen. They lost to Boston. All right, obviously Boston's like killing everybody right now.
Boston's smacking everyone.
And then they lost to Tyrese Halliburton and them. It's like, bro, you like these just can't. Like that's their last 5 games, and they took 1 win. So like they potentially could like continue to slip, and then.
But they look like they're reverting back to last year.
To at the end of the season where they kind of just pooped the bed. And ended up in a playing team, and then they was like, "Nah, we're not even going to shoot for the play-in."
Because remember, before we said, "Oh, they just needed time to adjust," and then they were playing good this season, and then now it's looking like all their problems just came back.
Facts, but they do. I will say they did just get a bunch of new players. Like they signed a bunch of players, then went on the All-Star break, and now they need to adjust again, which I like understand.
Yeah,
like PJ Washington and them. You made some moves at the end of the
and then kind of stroke. Like remember the Knicks?
Yeah,
like, they made some moves and then they lost like 3 in a row or something like that.
Exactly. So I can see them getting back on it, but like they gotta hurry up and figure it out fast
before the playoffs.
Yeah, like way before. But so I like them. Speaking of playing teams and potential playing teams, what you think about the state of the Sixers without Joel Embiid? It's scary over there. It's scary hours.
Bro, they not finna do nothing.
I mean, they saying Embiid might come back at the end of March.
Won't care.
So,
but it's the same thing every season. He get hurt and then he come back in the playoffs and then he play hurt and then he be poo poo. It's bad. It's bad for y'all out there in Philly.
So, their next couple of games are Brooklyn, Memphis, New Orleans, and back-to-back with the Knicks. So, that's the next 5 games. I think they could win 3 of them 5 at minimum.
Without Joel?
Without Joel. I think they can beat Brooklyn without Joel. They can beat Memphis without Joel. And they can beat either New Orleans or the Knicks one of those times to get that 3rd win.
What's their record right now?
Philly?
Yeah.
Right now Philly, they in 5th place, 35-25.
I mean, they holding on.
They are, but Orlando's 35-26, Miami's 34-26, Indiana 34-28. Yeah, so they right on their ass.
But I don't know, bro. I told you though. I like how the Knicks was looking.
I do too, but they were struggling too. Like
Sorry.
they lost OG.
Bro, Jalen Brunson got hurt the other day.
I was gonna say
That's out of
Jalen
pocket.
Brunson, and who am I thinking about? Who else got hurt? They just traded for.
I don't know.
Not Ananobi.
Let me look.
It'll come to me.
But yeah, I don't think the Sixers are gonna do anything without Joel.
Where do you think they're gonna finish at in the standings?
If Joel never come back,
No, if Joel comes back.
oh they'll still.
So where okay? So where do you if Joel comes back in late March, right? Where do you think they'll be in the standings? And that's like so like say it's 10 games, roughly.
They'll probably be like fifth. Is that where they at right now?
They're in fifth right now. So you think they can stay there?
Yeah, I mean if they drop, it'll be six. I don't think they're dropping to the play-in.
So you think they okay? Because the play-in right now is,
Miami, Pacers,
Hawks, Chicago, and the Hawks.
I mean, I don't know. Maxey gonna have to hold it together, bro.
He is. Oubre had a game yesterday too. I like that.
Yeah,
Buddy Hield.
But the thing is, all these other teams could get hot.
That's facts.
Like, what if the Pacers or Miami go on a run?
I could see that for sure.
Then they gonna drop. It's gonna be bad.
And Miami just got Terry Rozier. He getting acclimated
to the team.
Yeah, so Orlando's still kind of young. I'm not too sure about them. Indiana's also still kind of young, but like they be hooping. So
yeah.
But the Knicks, I'm a little worried about with your man Brunson getting hurt and Anunoby being out too. I'm a little worried about that one.
I think it's just his knee though. I think he'll be okay.
Brunson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I mean, not just his knee, but I don't think it's a serious injury like that.
Right.
I think he might just need some rest time. And then Dante been hooping.
I do like Dante.
He been hooping, so I think they could hold it together. They aren't gonna slip out of the playoffs.
No, not at all. They in fourth place. They a game over the Sixers, and then they play the Sixers head to head 2 games back to back in a row.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
So that's cool. If Embiid and them end up finishing like lower than they end up slipping to the play-in, do you think they can make the conference finals from like a play-in seed where they would have to play like Milwaukee?
Nah, they finna get smacked.
Or Cleveland in the first round.
If they could beat Cleveland. They're not beating Milwaukee.
So they not beating Milwaukee, they could beat Cleveland. So you saying the lowest they could really get is like 6th place or 7th place.
Yeah.
If they don't.
Yeah, they're not beating Milwaukee. They could beat Cleveland. I mean, it's not like a guarantee or nothing, but
because right now if they stay in 5th place, like you said, they would be playing the Knicks in the first round.
Knicks is finna smack them.
This a winnable series though if they got Embiid.
Yeah.
I don't think they can. If they got Embiid, cool. I don't think they got an answer for Embiid, Maxey, and then Embiid able to kick it.
But is Embiid gonna be cool though?
That's really what we're gonna have to see. Is if Embiid
always
cool.
hurt.
He is always hurt, but if he cool, he unstoppable.
Yeah, that's what they always say, and then every year it's the same thing.
You hating on my man,
bro? Cause he do the same thing every season.
You hate,
and I'm tired of it. I ain't giving him no more passes. I need him to hoop. Every season, it's the same thing. His foot hurt. His back hurt.
I mean, what's his face? Fell on my man knee though. Like, bruh felt like literally.
How many years he been in the league though? That's 1 year.
All right.
Last year wasn't nothing wrong with him.
You right. He just got cooked. I mean, but that 1 year Kawhi hit that shot. That was some BS. Like he the one to chip that year. If Kawhi didn't hit that shot at the end.
Oh yeah, no.
That
all right, I give him that year. But then Jimmy B left, and then
right. Like all right, come on, that ain't his fault. And then they had the nutty coach in there still.
Jimmy
like
Buckets was out there putting on for the squad.
That's management fault. That's totally on the team front office.
Oh, for losing Jimmy Buckets?
Yeah, and keeping that coach for as long as they did, Brett Brown or whatever.
Yeah, they slipped up on Jimmy B.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Your man LeBron hit 40K. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's impressive.
Oh, you a LeBron hater. I forgot we got the resident Bron hater over here.
I ain't a Bron hater. It's impressive.
That's it.
That's why I was just like, it was cool the first time when he passed Kareem. It like that was a big thing. But now I'm just like, all right.
You think anybody gonna be able to get 40K again?
No, not unless they come straight out of high school and they're phenom.
Dog, right? I don't know. The next closest person is like I think they got like 28. It's like KD or something like that.
Nah, they're not. It's not.
KD not catching up. He not getting 12 by the time he retire.
You gotta come out and then you gotta play for 25 years or however long.
Right.
Bron been in the league for like 20 years. How many years he been in there?
I think this is 20, 21.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Right. I don't know. It's not happening.
It's a long time to be hooping at an elite level. So I mean, it's impressive, but at this point
to not get hurt.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of like it was the Kareem thing. I was like, that's kind of saucy, but then now like you hitting 40, it was like, all right, whatever.
I think 40 more impressive than Kareem to me. Like,
nah, I just like the fact that he broke the record.
Right.
Now I'm just like, all right, he's just stacking on points. Like,
I mean, right now, by the time if he go next year, bruh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. Let's say I'm juiced about 40. Let's say he hit another 10,000. It's like, all right, like
50, bro. If he hit 50K, that's crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, like, if that happened, like, I don't really care.
Like, that's OD. 50.
I really only cared when he broke the record. That was it. 40, I'm just like, all right, it's cool.
Bro, 50 will never. 50. If he do 50, he will never see that ever again in life. Ever.
Nah, he not getting to 50. That's impossible.
So you want to do finals predictions, or you want to keep doing some teams? You want to do MVP rankings? What you feeling?
Since we on Bron, I'm finna hate right now.
Oh man! All right, here we go.
But first off, I don't want to hear nothing about Bron talking about people need to let Bronny be a kid. Let him be a kid. Let him blah blah blah. I don't want to hear that. Especially
after I think I sent you that meme where he was saying, like it was comparing a tweet side by side of Bron when he was saying, Bronny better than some of these dudes on some of these G League teams or whatever. Something he was saying. Out here,
it wasn't even G League teams. That was NBA.
Oh yeah, see.
He was saying that Bronny was an NBA player. Bro, I watched Bronny on USC. I've watched him play multiple times. Bro, he's not an NBA player yet. That don't mean,
and that's cool.
Yeah, that don't mean that he's never gonna be there, bro. But he's not an NBA player yet, bro. Like y'all just letting him come out. Well, he gonna be okay because Bron gonna be there to guide him. Well, then why he not okay in the college?
And that's another thing. Like people got realize like LeBron was a physical specimen at like 16 years old. Like
yeah.
Bronny is like 6'4", like 200 pounds. Like he's like a normal sized dude. Like.
But y'all, anybody else that was doing what Bronny was doing, y'all would say he was a bum. But because he was LeBron's son, y'all like, oh, bro, y'all just hating. That's not true, bro. He need time to develop. And when people got mad about what Austin Rivers said, and they was like, oh, Austin Rivers, you a bum. You just hating. Number one, Austin Rivers was a better high school player than
Way
Bronny.
better.
And
college.
He was definitely a better college player than Bronny. Like, bro, what is he hating on, bro? He didn't even say nothing. He was just saying he don't like the pressure that they putting on him.
Which is facts. Like he shouldn't have all this pressure. He should be able to just go to school and like, you know what I mean, find his way to the league eventually.
Yeah, bro. So that was whack, bro. I don't like, and then I don't like they trying to force his way into the league. Like now they like, oh well, we don't care about draft position. We just care about the teams that's gonna get him. Like so, y'all just using Braun to get Bronny into the league. That's whack.
That's facts, right? Because you're taking opportunities and roster spots away from dudes that actually deserve it.
Bro, and then it's like, so he gonna play that year or whatever with Braun, and then what? He's just gonna be whack.
Right, and then he gonna end up in the G League probably,
Man, I already told you that man gonna stop hooping.
or he going. Damn, you already relegated this man to car salesman.
Bro, he's not gonna be a car salesman. He gonna do something for Braun's empire. But think about it, like, why would he go to the G League for? Like them, they live horrible up over there.
I mean, but he gonna have money. He Bron kid. He not worried about no money.
That's what I'm saying though. But then like I'm talking about like transportation to games and like, bro, you gotta go.
He gonna be on the PJ.
He ain't gonna be on the PJ.
He gonna be like, bro, I see y'all at the game.
That's whack.
I see y'all. I catch y'all at.
That's
I catch
whack.
y'all in Stockton.
That's whack. Ride with the team, bro. Don't be that dude.
I'm gonna see y'all. I'm on Air LeBron to Stockton.
That's whack.
From LA.
Then I'll definitely call you a bum. You on my team, bro, and you averaging 5 points a game.
And I'm staying at the Ritz.
Go ahead. You still trash on the team. That's what I'm saying, bro. They need to stop trying to force him, bro. Just let him stay in college.
Nah, for real. On the serious note, I agree.
Until he like a junior.
At least, and see where he. I mean, you need to see some physical development for real. At the very least, like he got to start being able to play bully ball at the very least. He only like 6, and he not explosive like Russell Westbrook was explosive.
Bro, we suck at USC, and he averaging 5 points on our team.
Nah.
You're not even the third best player on our team.
I hope they do right by bruh.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
There go my rent.
You feeling final seeding predictions? You already, since we already kind of got into it, you already gave us the Sixers at number 5. You think so? Right now, obviously, we're gonna say the Celtics not.
Yeah, Celtics is 1.
Yeah, of course.
Milwaukee gonna stay at 2.
You think okay?
The Knicks gonna end up 3rd.
Oh, okay.
The Cavs probably gonna drop to 4.
Just give me up until 6. Up until you don't gotta give me the playing teams.
I think the Pacers will go on a run, and they'll end up at 6. 5 is probably gonna be the Sixers.
Okay. So you got my Orlando. The only team that you got outside of falling into the play-in that's in the top 6 right now is Orlando. So you're basically saying switch Orlando and Indiana.
Yeah, I want it to be. I want Orlando to. Oh, I mean, if they go to the play-in, I hope they win it though.
Who?
I want Orlando in the playoffs.
In like the straight playoffs.
Nah, just in general.
Okay. Now the West is a little trickier. Who you got finishing top?
Who's number 1 right now?
Right now, the Thunder 42-18. Minnesota's number 2, 42-19. Denver number 3, 42-19. LA Clippers 39-20.
I think the Thunder are gonna stay at 1. I think 1 and 2 is gonna stay the same. I think Clips is gonna go to 3.
Okay.
Who's at 5?
Pelicans 36-25, and then the Kings at 34-25.
I'm gonna put Kings at 5. I'm gonna have the Pels drop, and the Suns gonna go in.
So you got the Pelicans.
How far is the Suns from the Pels?
One game.
Oh yeah, I got the Pels going to the play-in and the Suns going in.
Okay. So in the West, I got the Thunder staying number 1. And then I got Denver going to number 2. I got Minnesota going to I got the Clippers going to number 3, and then I got Minnesota going 4, and then I got the Mavericks going 5, and the Kings going 6, or the Pelicans going 6. So I got the Kings going to the play-in with Phoenix and the Warriors and the Lakers.
Nah, the Kings finna stay in there.
No, they looking bad right now. The Kings not looking good.
That's all right.
We looking sorry.
A lot of teams look sorry right now.
That's facts though. But I don't know. We gotta get it together. Yeah, we did the little rankings. Obviously, how you feeling about the MVP?
Who's the favorite right now?
Jokic. I want to see if he win, bro. What do that do for him? Is like in a like all time conversation.
Nah, they gonna drop and then he not gonna win it. JT gonna get it.
I don't think so.
JT finna get MVP.
I don't think so.
He hating on my boy.
Well, he not. He play on a team where like, yeah, he got Jaylen Brown, Derek White doing what he doing. You got Kristaps Porzingis doing what he doing. Like you got too many people around you. Like it's unfortunately he got too many people around him. Like that make his life easier.
Jaylen Brown can't dribble with his left hand.
All right, but you saw what he just did to the Golden State yesterday. Like it's not like he not a hooper.
JB can't dribble with his left hand.
Kristaps be hooping out there. He be out there hooping.
Bruh,
Derek White be out there hooping.
We ain't been talking about Kristaps.
Drew Holiday.
When was the last time we talked about Kristaps?
Before he got hurt, he hoop. Don't do that.
We ain't talked about him for a few seasons.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Did we talk about Kristaps like that before?
Don't do that.
What was he at last year?
Don't do that. We know he wasn't him last year.
He wasn't.
We not gonna act like
he wasn't him the year before that either.
What he averaging this year?
Probably like dub, and you know why?
A dub, and what and 7,
and you know why?
And 2,
and you know why?
Cause he hooping.
Cause JT out there to take the pressure off of everybody. So you got a double team. You got a double team JT. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else playing 1-on-1.
Which is why he
uplifting the squad.
Yeah, he is getting double teamed, but like he also got an all-star next to him and another potential all-star that to pick up the slack when he getting double teamed. So it's like
they could also play 1-on-1.
They could also be double teaming them though, and then he could get to play 1-on-1. Like
they ain't double teaming though.
I mean, not Chris. I mean, depending on what your team personnel is like, we'll see. But it's teams that could want to double Jaylen Brown.
They ain't doubling Jaylen.
You right? They
only got to force him one way.
That's facts, but I mean,
JT the only one getting doubled up, bro.
He not. I can't rock with JT.
He getting doubled up
as the
MVP.
I don't see it. I want to see him like, nah.
MVP.
He can't. Not when you got 3-4 other 20-point per game scorers on your team.
The Nuggets got hoopers.
Not 20-point per game hoopers. They hold, bro, 1 through 5 on the Celtics scoring over 20 points a game.
Bro, because JT.
Nah, bro. Jaylen Brown scoring 1 through 5 without JT.
Aaron Gordon was him.
No, he wasn't.
Before
he wasn't. Stop. Now you lying.
He was a hooper on the Magic.
Stop it.
Hooper. You're not finna hate on him,
that's
bro.
All right.
Aaron Gordon was a hooper on the Magic.
Was not a hooper.
Hooper.
AG. When the last time we talked about AG?
When he was on the Magic. When he was on the Magic, he was hooping.
Bro, that man was not. The only reason why we talked about him was because he was in the dunk contest.
He was a hooper.
Man, that man was.
He got Jamal Murray out there hooping.
Jamal Murray is a dog.
A hooper.
Jamal Murray's a dog. I'll give you that. He got Jamal Murray.
He better than Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis.
All right. He's not better than Jaylen Brown. So you taking Jaylen? So right now, if they was like, all right, we want Jaylen Brown
for Jamal, give me Mama.
No, I don't know. I love Jamal Murray, but I don't know. He be hurt too.
But when he in the playoffs, what do we do?
He is playoff Murray.
Hooping.
I mean, I personally like Jamal Murray over Jaylen Brown, but I don't know if they doing that.
Hooping.
You got me defending Jaylen Brown, bro.
Go ahead, defend him.
I don't even bang with him.
The Cal
like that,
legend.
but they crazy.
But I'm taking Jamal Murray over Jaylen Brown. Playoff Maul.
I'm taking playoff Maul.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to get to the offs, and he gonna hoop.
That's facts. But he's still. I'm surprised you're not saying SGA.
That's he number 2.
He's over Jokic, behind Jokic.
No, over Jokic.
No, he number 2 behind Jokic.
He number 2 and over Jokic.
He 3. And then Tatum is 3rd, maybe.
No, maybe. JT number 1.
No.
SGA number 2 out there. If SGA get MVP, I'm gonna be juiced.
SGA might win MVP.
He deserve it. He number 1 in the West.
If they win the West, he might win MVP.
He don't need to win the West. He got them number 1.
If they gotta win it.
No.
If they gotta win it.
The only other player that'll have them number 1 right now is JT.
If Jokic and them win the West, Jokic is going to win
not
his
winning
third
MVP.
MVP.
Jokic
He's
not
winning
getting
that third MVP.
Jokic and them not even finna.
Especially because Jamal Murray been hurt.
Jokic not finna get to number 1.
Yes, they are.
No,
they
getting not.
Number 1, bro. They 2 games behind right now.
They not getting there.
They getting there.
No, they not.
They get, bro. I'm telling you, it's over. I messed with your man SGA, but
Hooper, and he deserves to get MVP, if not JT.
Are we gonna do a little trivia style thing here, real quick, to break it up? Can you name 5 MVPs with 0 NBA titles in 30 seconds?
With 0 titles?
Yeah, 5 MVPs.
Like in history or like
history.
lately?
In history. Hold on, you gotta let me set up the timer real quick. You got 30 seconds. All right, ready? Go.
All right. Harden.
Okay.
Westbrook.
Okay.
AI.
Okay.
Dang, did T-Mac ever get it?
The MVP?
Yeah. No. Damn.
This could be active too.
I know. I'm trying to think. Like the last couple of them. Oh, Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And
what was that? You got one more. You know who you missed?
Who?
Steve Nash.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's what I was trying to. But then I started working backwards, and now it was too far.
And Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I started thinking like recent, and I started going backwards when I started running out.
Mm-hmm.
Then that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. So that was, but you got him. I had Embiid, AI, Nash, Harden, and Dwight.
Oh yeah, I mean James Harden and Russ was the latest. So
I didn't think about Russ. Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't pull Russ. That was a nice joint. All right, one more. Can you name all 8 players with 3+ MVPs? I won't. Speaking of Jokic and his 3rd MVP pursuit that he's about to win.
People with 3?
Yeah, all 8 with 3+.
There's 8 of them?
There's 8 people with 3+.
Well, I'm not.
Including Jokic. It's like, no. He gonna be 9.
No, he not, bro.
I ain't even gonna give you a time because this one could be kind of hard. But not really.
I definitely don't know him. I know MJ.
Okay.
How many MVPs Bron got? That's one of them?
That's one. I'll give you that.
Magic?
Okay. You know all these players.
Kareem?
Uh-huh.
Is it a bunch of old heads? Is Larry on there?
Uh-huh.
All right. Kobe don't got 3.
Mm-mm.
Steve Nash only got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a bunch of old heads?
I will give you. Yeah, it's a bunch of. It's a.
Bill Russell.
Yes.
Wilt.
Uh-huh. And it's the last one. The last one you're not getting. That's the one that I knew was gonna trip you up. I'll give you one hint. He played for the Sixers.
Moses Malone.
There you go.
There we go, bro.
Uh-huh. That was a tough one. And then we gonna add Jokic to that. He'd be number 9.
Bro, he not gonna get it, bro. Nah, he might get 3 eventually, but he not getting it this year.
Last for the ranking little breakup segment. The top three worst type hoopers at LA test 24-hour fitness.
The worst?
Yeah, 3 worst type of hoopers.
The one who think he going to the league.
Uh-huh.
I think they get on my nerves. The ones who play football.
Okay.
So they be out there trucking people for no reason.
Uh-huh.
All right, so the worst LA fitness hoopers. So I already said the one who think he finna make it. The football player. Probably, bro, it's probably somebody that always want to fight after they lose. Them be annoying, bro.
I like that. We had a lot of overlap. My top 3 was the dude that think he being scouted.
Yeah.
Basically, ready to catch a body over out of bounds call or loss, and then the one that never respects your calls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He never fouled nobody. He never walked. He never double dribbled. None of that. Like never out of bounds on him. It's always shoot for it. Like come on, bro.
Yeah, shoot for it, bro.
Shoot for it. All right, fam. Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, I had to put the ones that don't know that they playing basketball. They be out there trying to truck you and stuff.
Facts.
Like, come on, bro, chill out.
It's like I'm too old for that, bro. Like,
yeah,
I got work in the morning.
like, bro, you out here trying to relive your glory days from 2005, bro. Like, let it go. You didn't make it. It's okay.
Back to some NBA talk. We got we was talking briefly about the standings and who we got going where. How far do you think the Clippers can go?
Bro, I think the Clippers could win it if they stay healthy. I think it's gonna be them. I think it's gonna be them and the Celtics in the finals.
You think? Oh, you got the Clippers going all the way to the finals.
Yep.
I think the Clippers can go. I think they can go pretty far. Like the way they was looking. I like them in at least the Western Conference Finals. I definitely like them there. I think the Ant Edwards and them and Shea and all of them, they're gonna be a little too young and inexperienced to get there. Especially when you got to play like the Nuggets and the KDs and the Books and if they're gonna be a little too inexperienced to get there.
I forgot who had said it, but they haven't experienced that heartbreak yet.
Right. They'll have to figure that out.
They gotta go through like what the Warriors went through when they was young.
Exactly. So what do you think a chip would mean for like Harden and Russ's legacies? Cause like they both got a lot riding on like needing a chip for real. Like, I think Russ is a top 10 point guard of all time right now without a chip. I think the chip really put him in that conversation.
I think it's different now than it was before.
What you mean?
Cause they not the man.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Russ come off the bench. I think it's good for their legacy. Like definitely.
But it's not like they not contributing at all.
No, I'm saying like it is good for their legacy. It doesn't mean the same though as it would have. Well, I mean they still winning a chip and they are on the team contributing, but I don't think it's the same as when, like if Russ would have won it when there was young OKC, or if James Harden would have won it when he was in Houston. I think it's a little bit different, but I think them winning a chip though is still them winning a chip. Like they are still active members on the squad,
right?
You know what I mean?
They definitely
like
have
they
a
definitely
smaller
be putting in work. You know they're like, third, fourth options, but it's like and then Russ being sixth man coming off the bench, it's a little bit different. But like they still, like James Harden still getting crazy assists and Russ still being Russ. He just don't got the same stats no more, but he's still Russ. So I think, I don't know if it changes really what their legacy is though. I don't think it really does anything for them.
Okay.
More or less than what it does for like PG.
Okay, so you think it's bigger for this? It's really PG because Kawhi stamped.
Yeah.
Also, he did his thing in San Antonio, and then he went and did it in Toronto. Like he stamped. We know who he is.
Yeah. I think
Kawhi. I mean PG.
I think it's more. I think it means more for PG. I think it does. I think it boosts PG's legacy more than it would boost James Harden or Russ's legacy because they still feel like they still gonna be. It's just
they not the man on that team.
It's not that. I think they still like. I think like they are who they are at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And if they would have done it when it was just like, you know, if let's say Russ would have did it on OKC with PG, I think it would have meant more.
Okay. Because they was the only two. It was just them, and like they got it out the mud, kind of.
Yeah, I think. But I think it does wash away that whole thing of, oh well, they never won a chip. You know what I mean? Like nobody could hold that against them, and then. But they also are on the team where it's like, oh well, they ring chased and went to blah 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 team. Like not really, they just wanted to be in LA.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All of them dudes was from LA. They all, I mean, right. Russ was in LA already.
Yeah, and it wasn't his fault.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he wanted to be on the Lakers. The Lakers did whatever they did. So I don't know, like exactly if it like. I guess it doesn't magnify the legacy as much as it would have.
Okay.
But I think it does for
it's
PG
good.
though.
But it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think people going to like look at this like they look at KD Chip and Golden State, right?
Definitely
not. I do think they can go all the way, but I do think, like I said, they can make the Western Conference Finals at the very minimum. But I do think they probably have a little bit of problem against like bigger teams. I think I don't like Zubac and who the backup Tice and and who else is Plumlee.
Yeah.
I don't really like them. I know Joker could probably get them in foul trouble. Chet could probably get them in some foul trouble.
Yeah.
Cat could probably get them in some foul trouble. Like, yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I like them guarding everyone else though.
You like the Clippers guarding everybody else, or you like
yeah, like the big men might do their thing, but like they gonna tire out like the guards and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So you think the other team, like the Clippers, gonna have too much for the other team to contend with? Okay. I can see it. Same thing in Boston.
Yeah, like that's why I said I don't know if they will win the finals, but I got them getting there though. I think it'll be hard with the Celtics. They can beat the Celtics, but yeah, I feel like like Cat and them, Jokic gonna be Jokic. Cat and them could definitely work, but like they gonna tire out SGA. They gonna tire out Ant. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you want to put it on Cat and Chet to win it for you.
Especially not Chet in his rookie year.
Yeah.
And I don't trust Cat hasn't shown that he can be the man yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
So I don't know. I mean, they're all pretty good. It's hard over there on the West.
It is, man. Everybody's.
It's rough.
It's just I don't know. Like it's just crazy in general. It's the closest race like in a minute.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the play-in did a lot for that too. I think cause, as much as everybody was crying and moaning about the play-in when we first tried to do it, like or when the NBA first tried to do it, I think we could probably say it made the end of the season a lot more interesting.
Definitely.
Just like they doing with the in-season tournament right now, everybody moaning and complaining, and in a couple years it'll be like providing great basketball, and we'll be like, man, remember when everybody was trying to clown the in-season tournament and say it didn't mean nothing and all this, that, and the third. So
I mean, not to get off topic, but like, I think we said it before. Like the in-season tournament, like some of these players need that money, bro.
Yo.
We just seen well, we didn't just see it. We seen it a while ago. But bro, I think he was on the Blazers. What team was he on? No, he was on the Wizards.
Who you talking about?
That was stealing from Target.
Oh yeah. I can't remember his name. Or
You
he was
telling
under
me
the bench, bro. But yeah, he was saying
you telling
he
me
needed.
he don't need $500,000?
Yeah, he said all his like after he counted up how his draft money went after he got or how his contract money went after he got drafted, and it wasn't like he was splurging.
Yeah.
So
like it mattered to me if I'm on the team, and if I'm the leader of that team, like to me it would matter. Like, bro, I need to help out the bros.
Facts.
Like, just because he have to enter the bench don't mean I don't rock with him.
And it's not like you don't get a trophy, fam. Like you still like can say like, all right, we was the best team at this point in the season. Like to at this stretch when it came time to when it said we had to win these games, we won these games.
Yeah.
Like when we locked in a different mode when it was time to win these games.
For if I was in the league, honestly, the fact that I did win this money for my partners mean more to me than the trophy.
Facts.
That's just me, but it's like to be able to help them, like, bro, I got you a little bit of bread. You know what I mean?
I like that. So we talked about the Clippers and who would give them trouble. We talked about the Lakers. We talked about Golden State. I know you might have heard. Did you seen the NBA kind of talking about? They were saying they're going to investigate probably in the offseason. The way the game is called is too advantageous for offensive players.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. It's getting crazy. It's starting to. It's probably because of all these high scoring games we've seen, individual scoring games this year, and how every year it's like I feel like I'm looking, and the point per game scoring leader is creeping up a couple points every year. Like before, it was like okay, the scoring leader, like you could score like 28 to like 30 points a game, and Luka's averaging almost 35 points a game, bro. Like that's ridiculous. Like that is ridiculous. Like, and I understand it's a product and you want to sell the product, but like you got the defense is part of the game still. Like that's what makes things exciting. Like I don't want to just see a bunch of dudes making shots all the time. Like that's boring.
And then look at like how people be getting these points. Like somebody will have 30 points, but they'll have 11 free throws.
Right. That's not right. Like come on, bro. You got 30 of your points from free throws. Like I'm not feeling.
And then they wonder why they struggle when they get to FIFA play.
FIBA.
Yeah, FIBA. My fault.
You good, but yeah.
Like they get to FIBA play,
and they looking for calls, and then they start crying when they don't get them. And
look how like it's a lot of players. Like we don't have those like Bruce Bowen. We don't have
Strat.
What was Tony in Memphis?
Tony Allen.
Like there's no Tony Allens no more.
Defensive specialist type.
You know what I mean? Like bro, like you have to be able to go out there and score 15, 20 points in order to play. Like they just like, all right, bro. Like you can play defense, but we don't really care.
Dylan Brooks, the last of a dying breed.
Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. My boy Marcus Smart, bro.
He another one, right. But they few and far between.
Yeah, there's nobody out there that's like, all right, bro, I'm finna just go out there and strap up, and then that's what I'm gonna do. If they need me to score, I'm gonna score. Pat Bev.
But like he can't really score like that. But he's in that vein, right? Like I'm out here for defense.
Yeah, like that's non-existent no more in the league. And then like we said, bro, like it's not as fun no more. I feel like games just aren't that fun no more.
Because a lot of them be blowouts, bro. And then it's like, oh, the team like come back. Like only time you see comebacks is if a team get hot and shoot threes. It's not like you see them strap up and then like, oh yeah, like they stopped this team from scoring and then they came back. Like nah, it's we just gonna start shooting threes and then hopefully y'all go cold and we go hot. Like that's not basketball. It is basketball in today's game, but like that's for me as a purist. Like
how far they gonna go though?
Huh?
How far they gonna go though?
What you mean?
Like that.
That's a great segue. What rule changes would you like to see in order to like make that?
No, I want to see.
Bring me 3 or 4.
I want them to bring back hand checking.
You want to? I thought about that, and then I was just like, people would abuse it. Like I think maybe like
get around it.
I don't maybe like you can put your hand there.
Yeah,
but you
that's
can't
what I'm.
push people.
No, not push, but like you can't even touch no more.
Right.
You know
I think
what I mean?
you should be able to touch.
Yeah.
To keep your like balance and keep right. I think you should be able to do that.
So
I like that.
Maybe not like the whole like push part, but like to be able to touch somebody or to move them a certain way. Like I think you should bring back hand checking to it.
Right. Just make the game physical, bro.
Yeah.
Like
not everything is a foul, bro.
Yeah, that's what's getting crazy.
They call everything. I'm like, bro, that wasn't a foul. Do hands like this. They like, oh well, it wasn't straight up. Like, come on, bro.
And it's like the boy's body is moving into him, so he has to move his hands over and over because his midsection.
So you want him to just get messed up, being like this? Now he messed up for playing defense. Like, bro, why do I want to play defense now?
Exactly, and then you get a point right. Then you get people talking about how the NBA is too scoring friendly, and this is how we get here.
Yep.
Anything else?
I mean, that's for me. That's mostly it. I mean, they got rid of like. I think a lot of the stuff was good. Like you can't slide under somebody when they're shooting. Like you gotta avoid their space. I think they should keep that because you don't want people.
They're like landing under them and whatnot. Yeah. I like that.
My biggest thing is really I think checking should come back, and they just gotta let them play sometimes, bro. Like not everything is a foul, bro.
I agree.
Not every time they lean into somebody, it's a foul.
So that was one of my things too. So like I said, I want them to do 3 seconds. I want them to take that to 5. So like at least like. All right, you don't got to get rid of it, and like so you can just camp in the lane, but like give them a couple extra seconds in the lane, so like so they can get back or like they can figure out how to shrink the floor a little more, like instead of like everything, like because once you got it like try and guard the paint, like teams know you can only be there for a certain amount of time, and they just going to attack that and kick it to the wings. And
I like 3 seconds. I mean, if you just pop 1 foot in, I think you should be able to just pop 1 foot in and you should just be good.
Instead of both feet.
Yeah. Instead of you having 2 feet in, like pop in, pop out.
And that too, though, like a lot of these dudes, it's just I feel like the game is a lot faster now too. Like they need to they should just give the 2 extra seconds.
Yeah.
And then right, no foul. I think they should stop. Like you said, not everything is a foul. Like we kind of talked about it, where like the offensive player kind of like initiates the contact, and they call it like or like he leaned into them, and they'll call it a defensive foul. Like once
James
the players
Harden and Trae Young special.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't like that. Or like when he's right, they kind of stopped. Like did it when like the player would get a defender off his feet and then jump forward into him and start and shoot. Like that's not like they kind of cut down on that, but I would like to see more stuff like that. Like, let people that go up and contest at the rim like be cool and I'm thinking of that. So we only got 2 more topics for us. We gonna do this one first. Give me your early 2000s underrated starting 5.
Early 2000s? Yeah. Underrated?
Yeah, underrated players. If starting 5.
What's early 2000s to what year?
So we're going to do 2000 to, I'll even give you 99. 99 to 2007. 8.
Okay. I'm trying to think the years people came in. I think OJ fit in there.
Okay.
That's my guy.
OJ's in there. They could have just played it any. They didn't have to come in at this. They could have just played it any.
Yeah.
Time during.
I think he came in before that time. I'm gonna put OJ in there. I'm gonna put my boy Brandon Jennings in there.
Okay.
I feel
so
like
what's that? Wait, Brandon Jennings playing the 2 or the 1?
The 1.
And then OJ.
And I got
2?
OJ at 2.
Okay.
Is she underrated?
She Wallace?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Okay. I'll put Sheed in there.
Okay.
I'm going to put... Should I go small? All right, I got Sheed in there. Should I go Bonzi or should I go Jack? Jack was a hooper.
I was thinking Jack too.
Jack was a hooper, but Bonzi was a hooper too. Bonzi Wells was a hooper. He just didn't get no love. I feel
That's
like
facts. Chris Webber. I mean, but people know Chris Webber though.
Yeah, people rock with Chris Webber. Because I need a big man, so it got to be Jack or Bonzi. One of them, and then for big man, I don't know if he I know who I'm gonna put my boy in there, Kenny Martin.
Okay,
That's my dog.
I like that.
Cause I know he'll throw hands with you. Who you got?
So I got D Fish.
Okay.
At the 1. At the 2, I gotta come back to that. At the 3, I got my guy Danny Granger.
Okay.
I like that. At the 4, I got Uncle Tim Duncan.
You think Timmy underrated?
I think Timmy underrated, bro. Nobody ever talk about my guy Timmy.
He the best power forward ever.
I think so. I think so. I don't know.
Who
if people,
said he not? That's the thing.
I don't know. Bro, you never hear no people talk about. You hear the Hoopers talk about Tim, but you never hear like people.
You mean like on a global casual thing?
Yeah, like you never hear people talk about Tim. And then I think going back to shooting guard, I'm gonna put Rip Hamilton.
Okay.
And center, early 2000s.
I think you're gonna take who I was gonna take. I had my mind set on somebody and then I switched it.
I might have to take Ben Wallace.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I didn't want two people from the same team.
I said two people from the same.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want two people from the same team either. But they was them in the early 2000s.
That's true.
Like they had Chauncey Billups on that squad too. Tayshaun Prince. They was them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they was hoopers. And then we're gonna finish it up with some award predictions.
We got Rookie of the Year. I got Wemby.
Of course, yeah, that's the easy.
The only other person it could be is Chet.
Yeah, man, I got Wemby over.
Yeah.
We got Defensive Player of the Year. I got two that could out of one.
Who
or
you
two.
got on there?
I got Gobert or Brook Lopez.
It's probably gonna be Gobert.
Yeah,
honestly,
just because of where they at.
Slapping stuff.
That's facts. Sixth Man of the Year.
Ooh.
I got three people in this race. I got Derek White, Dwight Powell, Dwight Powell, my fault, Norman Powell, and Malik Monk.
You don't want to put Russ in there?
He started off the year like he not really like I said
like a 6-man.
Yeah,
that's true. I like. I'm trying to think. I know because a lot of people move too. So I was gonna say I like Kuminga, but then he moved into the starting lineup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to pick. Who's your first one?
Derek White.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Derek White because there was a lot of movement like within lineups. So yeah, I'm gonna go Derek White.
I think it's gonna be him and Malik Monk too. Yeah, or maybe it could be Powell, depending on where the Clippers end up in the standings.
That's true.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You got anything for most improved player?
You know who else could go into 6-man?
Who?
Cam. Thomas.
He play 6 man.
I thought he came off the bench.
He do. I didn't know if he. I didn't know he's 6 man though.
Oh, I thought he was.
I know.
He a hooper.
He is he a bucket getter.
Yeah. Most improved. Who really been?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of somebody who like. I don't want it. Who got it 1 year? Was it Ja?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't want that type of most improved. Derek White might get it.
Derek White, Grayson Allen.
Ooh, Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
He the best 3-point shooter in the league.
Yeah, that's as much as I don't really fuck with him like that. Grayson Allen.
If Derek White get Defensive Player of the Year, then maybe Grace or Max Strus.
For most improved, I was thinking that the other day when he hit that shot. I was like, oh, he hooping. See, he around.
Yeah, because I don't want like Garland or nobody to get it.
Nah, he was hurt too at the end. Yeah, and they all nah. That's not most improved.
Yeah, I think those type of players, like one of them should get it.
I think it might be Grayson, like you said, best 3-point shooter in the league,
bro.
This year, like kind of really hooping.
Yeah. It could have been Austin Reeves, but he took a step back. I feel like.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So we got. What about underrated player of the year? That's obviously not an award, but
most underrated.
Yeah, right now I got 2 on my list.
Who you got on yours?
I got Jalen Williams from OKC. And Hachimura from LA.
Underrated. I'm gonna put Trey Mann.
And Trey Mann, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm gonna put Trey Mann in there.
He is also underrated.
Yeah, I like him.
And then who you think gonna have a breakout season next year? And it's the last one I got. So that's what I got for the
breakout season.
Yes, sir.
I think it's gonna be picks 2 and 3 from this year.
That's gonna have a breakout season. Who's from this year?
Brandon Miller and Scoot.
Brandon, okay. I had Kuminga and Paolo.
Paolo depends on the team. I feel like they want Paolo to play like that.
What?
Like the way he is.
Like
he not gonna not go out there and have to get 30.
Mm-hmm. They want him to be part of the system.
Yeah. So that's why I think it's like, if it's like, well, we need you to go out there and get 30, then he will.
But if they want him to be a Sabonis type.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if he'll have a breakout season. I think he'll improve, definitely, but I don't know if it'll be like a breakout season just because the team doesn't need him to do that.
If he start average, but if he is averaging like 25 and he can average double-digit assists.
Yeah.
I would like that. That's cool.
I like Kuminga.
I would like to see that. Kuminga, yeah. If he can take a step and like take over the Warriors and become like the best player on the Warriors.
But even him just starting the whole season next season, well, that'll be his breakout because I mean, obviously he wasn't getting the same amount of minutes this year.
Right.
So. Yeah.
And then he'll hopefully this over the summer he'll probably get more attention from the training staff and all that. Yeah. So.
I think Scoot next year is gonna get most improved. And I think Brandon Miller will have a breakout season because he's been hooping lately.
I like Brandon Miller next year, too.
Yeah, I owe him an apology for hating on him. Hey, my fault, B. Miller, bro. I low-key was hating, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a Scoot fan.
Hey, it happened.
And I was sad. But, you know what I'm saying? When I go grab a Brandon Miller jersey, bro, that's because I rock with you.
That's redemption.
Yeah. You got anything else?
Nah, that's it. What you got? You got something for us?
Shout out to women's college hoops this year because it's hoopers over there.
It is some hoopers out there. There's a lot of hoopers.
Caitlin Clark, hooper. Obviously Paige Beckers is up there. Hannah Hidalgo, hooper. She over there at Notre Dame. My girl, Juju, she is a hooper at USC.
Mm-hmm.
She is a dog. She is the USC star right now because Caleb Williams is going for football, and we don't. And she more of a star than our hoopers over there on the men's side.
How old is she?
She a freshman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so she got a couple years.
Bruh, they scored 67 points. She dropped 50.
Safe to say. So in a couple years, we're gonna see some. There's gonna be some nice WNBA seasons.
Bruh. Paige coming out. Caitlin's coming out this year. Paige will be out there next year.
You gotta get some more teams.
Yeah,
it's only like 10 teams. Yeah, it's only like 10, 12 teams. We gotta get some teams.
Yeah. They should bring back the Monarchs, bro.
They should. Sacramento. We talk about that. Me and my partner talk about that.
Yeah, we should talk about that next time. Who else out there though? Oh, gotta give a shout out to my girls over there at South Carolina, bro. They got hoopers over there.
Oh, facts. I mean, they always got hoopers.
Malaysia, she a freshman. She's a hooper, bro. She's Zaya Cook 2.0. She be doing some wild stuff, bro. She'll really cross you behind the back.
Saucy.
Jelly. She's nice. And then my other thing with Adam, to tackle on the Adam Silver, bro, he got to fix the refs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't see that.
The refs are horrible.
Terrible this year. Terrible. They terrible every year, but they really exceptionally bad this year.
Bruh, if you roll them the ball and they don't like that, you getting a tag. That's not a tag.
Bruh, I know you saw Tony Brothers give
Come on, Tony, bruh.
Deontay just flagged him. He said, you know what? Tech. Come on, bro.
No, bro. He don't want to talk to you.
Come on, man.
Not you, Tony, bro.
That's weird. That's weird behavior.
Not my boy.
That's weird behavior.
Come on, bro. You know who I never seen do no weird stuff, though?
Who?
Gucci Mane.
Yes. Somebody was just talking about him the other day. I saw that.
I don't know his real name, but he Gucci Mane, bro.
Facts.
We ain't never seen him do nothing weird. I ain't never seen old girl do nothing weird either. The one that the Luca meme one. Yeah. She be chilling. But yeah, bro, they be out there. I'm like, bro, stop. What is your? Oh, somebody passed somebody the ball and he didn't catch it.
I saw that. Yeah, hit off his shin, right? Yeah.
He tacked him up, bro. That's dumb.
And I feel like Jason Tatum be getting all the crazy texts. He be getting. I'd be like, damn, bro, you can't do nothing.
That man went like this, and they said,
I said, oh, we getting texts for anything.
They be teeing him up for everything, bro. That's crazy. Don't be teeing up the MVP like that, bro.
Yeah, nah. The refs got to start answering for some of this. Like, what was this call about?
He got to do something, bro. Adam Silver got to do something. Like, bro, y'all can't just be teeing people up like that just because you don't like what they say, bro. Y'all don't got that much juice.
I understand if they get disrespectful or violent and but come on, man.
They should get like demerits or something.
Yeah.
And after a certain demerit, bro, like you not getting
high
profile games, right? Or you know what I mean.
You get the weekend off, right? Something.
Bro, we gonna stick you. We knocking your pay, bro, and you getting less pay because we putting you on the
desk duty. Something.
Yeah, like that's whack, bro. They gotta do something.
Putting you in the replay center.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of some. I'm gonna think of some new stuff for how they gonna fix it for the next spot. But yeah, that's all I got. All right, y'all. We out of here.
Hey.